So you would have received an email similar to this one, which has your username and your password and a link to the new Wakaminenga.nz system. So if we click on the link and we want to paste in the username, which should be your old ID from the old system, and we'll paste in the password. Now you can change your password once you get in there, which we'll show you in a second. And once you're logged in, you'll come to this page here. Now this is what people see when they first sign up on the system, and you can go through this video if you want to, but all you're wanting to do here is fill in your profile. You don't have to worry about your registration form at the present time. So if we go up here, we can go to our name. So this should be your name up here. We're called test 2 I mean, and we go to my account. Now in my account there will be certain things that aren't in there, which you will have to put in order to save the whole thing. So this is our first name. If we go to personal, we've got Mr. T2, preferred name, date of birth. Now you need to check your date of birth because this may have changed due to the Linux conversion when we moved the all the data across to the new system. So while on the personal tab, you'll notice down here we have add children. So if you have children, you can click on there and you can add the first name, middle name, last name. It'll create a child ID for you, which is unique, and the data, you need to add the date of birth, and you need to if you want a card for the child, you'll need to add an attachment or a photo that we can use for the cards. Go back to here once you click on details. So if I take this out, say, and I go to save it, you'll see that it comes up with you must enter your date of birth. So we'll put in what it was, then we'll go to more contact. You'll have to put in your street address if it's not in there, city, town, etc. You can put in different internet systems that you're signed up to, social networks, etc. if you want to. It's not required. And then we would go to origins for ethnicity. You'd be Maori or non-Maori or whatever. The row area is which of the 4 areas of New Zealand you're in. The group, I mean, a lot of this should be already in here. If it's not, just check it. We go to upload and it's got system photo. Now the system photo is different to your ID for your cards if you're going to be ordering the cards. So you can upload a system photo here if you want to, but it's not necessary. So if we go save, it should now save that, and that's our profile updated. So once we've finished editing our profile or our account, we can go to Tangata. This is all the same information, but you'll be able to change your username. So if we click on username, which is our old ID at the moment, we can then go to edit, and we can edit the username here. So if I call this test 2 as a username, I can then save that. I can also edit my email, I can edit all the other data, but this also tells me where I'm up to. So according to this system, my pledge is red, and your system will be updated once you've updated your information and the enrolment officer has checked it. Now, if there's application form, you should be able to go here and view all the information on the application form. Now, you can't edit this because once it's been uploaded, it should be locked. Now, you won't have a passport photo, you won't have a photo ID or any of this information due to the fact that we couldn't move it across. However, we don't want that information on there at any rate, unless you have to do the pledge, which means that your enrolment officer will be getting in touch with you in order to upload this details and unlock it for you. We also have on here the video FAQ, which is a number of videos with regard to the Wakaminenga government and different aspects of it. That'll be added to shortly or soon. We also have government news, which at the moment doesn't have anything on there, but we'll have in the future. We'll also be adding stuff to your dashboard. All this information here will be deleted, and we will be uploading information that is relevant to the users. If you have any problems, you can get hold of your enrolment officer, who will be assigned to you soon. If we click on here and we go right down the bottom, you'll see once you've got somebody that is assigned to you, you'll have assigned to here, and it'll be the name of the enrolment officer. Also, if you have any problems, you can add a ticket, which will be checked by your enrolment officer. You can also look up here and see any children that you have. It'll show you children's information. You can go to tickets, and you can also upload documents if you need to, if you're asked to.